Story time. About 4 weeks ago, I found a mass in my left boobie, and it was a pretty freaky little situation. So I was like, oh yeah, I didn't go to my annual OBGYN appointment last summer. I should probably make that appointment. And I got in there. It took about a week, so I was just like waiting, pretty nervous about it. But my favorite doctor, she's wonderful, she felt it and she was like, oh yeah, let's get some imaging done of this. So I waited another 2 weeks to get in to even just get imaging done. And after the mammogram and the ultrasound, that radiologist was like convinced, he all but convinced my mother and I that I had some sort of like hyper aggressive spreading cancer. I don't remember the exact terms he used, but he instilled some pretty agonizing anxieties into us. So I had about 3 days later, I had like 8 biopsies, like 8 different points taken. Oh, next to the mass that I found, they found 2 other masses. I'm all black and blue here from the biopsy too. So I've just been living in this state of agonizing, both fear and just not being open and kind of at the mercy of whatever it is. I'm just going to have to take it day by day and figure out what we're going to do. And then, Monday I got the results from the biopsy and they all came back benign. Even after that radiologist saw these like highly suspicious, like the reading that I allowed myself to do on Google said that the rating, the C4 rating that my imaging was showing was highly suspicious, meaning like between 80 and 95% cancerous, like suspicion of cancer, metastasized, meaning like the one mass that I felt and then these 2 others. So in my mind, I was like, by today, going to be like meeting with specialists and, scheduling appointments for surgeries and or radiation and chemo. I was like falling asleep thinking about losing my hair, losing my breasts, thinking about the ways in which my life was about to shift drastically. And, the blessing in all of this. Clearly, I'm like still kind of emotional about everything that I've been experiencing the past few weeks. The blessing in all this, aside from the fact that they came back all benign by some miracle, the blessing is I have a new gratitude for my life. I have a new found understanding of what, like, I have always known that I have wonderful community and incredible people, and my parents and my family are wonderful. But it's not until the need arises where you need to be supported and held that I felt the true care and love from my community and the way that they stepped up. So I am so lucky. And now that I can say like, oh, I'm going to be fine, like weight lifted, everything is going back to normal. And like, I'm back in my studio today, I can work again. Like the anxiety has turned way down. It's still like what's remained with me is just this feeling of undeniable gratitude beyond what I previously could even grasp. So with that, please, just if you've been putting it off, go get your check, get your checked up lady bits. Make sure that you're just staying on top of that. Imaging is amazing because they can compare. If things do shift, they have something to compare it to as opposed to having nothing for them to just like gauge if this is a fast growing thing or if it's been there and it's just, anyways, that's me signing off on that.